Okay, now we're going to show you another pairing. And this one is really fantastic for opening the hips, waking up the backside of the legs, but also the backside of the upper body. Basically, it's fantastic to show how much range you have in your hips and the front line. And so what we're going to do is a pairing that's reciprocal. One is a front splits, and the alternative exercise, the reciprocal exercise, is called Warrior 3 off the wall. So this is what we're going to do now, and we're going to do about 3 rounds of it, progressing up, so that in the end result is that you see more range in a front split movement, which shows movement and range in the hip flexors, but also the ability of the back line of the body to engage. Because when we do this position, it's not static, we're not turned off, we're doing it where the muscles are activated and we're engaged in the movement.
Yes, exactly. So you're gonna start with the front split first.
Okay.
And this is just to gauge where you are, what it feels like. Johnny has a pretty decent front split cold, and you're just gauging this. You don't have to hold this position. It's just like, where am I and what does it feel like? And so then he'll switch sides.
So you'll see one side is tighter than the other, right there.
Yeah, you can kind of see that difference big time in how far away he is from the floor. So now what we'll do is we'll load Warrior 3, and we're gonna use 5-pound ankle weights to start off with, and we'll progress up to 10-pound ankle weights. So you're gonna wrap these around the ankles, and then we're gonna go into our Warrior 3. For this, we're really just focusing on the leg portion. So we have a bench here. You can use a chair, you can use yoga blocks to keep your hands on. You can keep your hands on through the entire time you're holding Warrior 3 on both sides. So then he goes ahead and lifts into the Warrior 3 position, pushing the back heel into the wall, really extending through this leg. He's trying to keep his hips neutral so the right hip can come down just a little bit. Good. And then not forgetting about the grounded leg, because the grounded leg is actually the one that's getting a lot of the work done. So really contracting that knee up so that the thigh contracts and the back of the leg opens. You can hold this for 15, 20 seconds, even up to 30 seconds, bringing it down and switching sides. Again, pushing the heel firmly into the wall, lengthening through, toes are pointed straight down. And then again, working through this leg here, lifting that. And then you've got a really nice Warrior 3. Again, holding that for 15, 20, maybe even 30 seconds, but really driving that heel into the wall and driving that down heel into the floor.
Okay, things I like to cue on this is heel below hip. So you don't want to have that leg in front, you don't want to have that heel behind, and you want to make that perfect T, but if a person can't do that, you know, if their leg can only go up to here, so be it. You're trying to get both legs straight, this hip directly above this heel, and create that long T formation in the body.
And now we'll go into our front split. I like taking the ankle weights off. And then we'll see how he feels in his front split. Again, you're not holding this for a lengthy time, you're just trying to see. And he started on the weak side first. So we see he gained range of motion. Yeah, big time. Then we'll see what he looks like on the good side. Really nice. Excellent. Then we're gonna do one last round. And this time he's gonna put 10 pounds, so he's gonna give himself just a little bit more activation. So 10-pound ankle weights.
Oh, there's this. 10-pound ankle weights are not easy to find. If you can find them, we really love using these because it really will activate that back line of the body.
All right, so again, what the cue Johnny gave, keeping the ankle, knee, and hip on the grounded leg stacked. Not so much worried about this. We just want to keep extension in that back leg.
And big one that Jesse said earlier is keep the hips even. Oftentimes that lifted hip, that lifted leg, they'll turn that hip back. You want both butt cheeks to be even with the floor.
Yeah. And you know, the funny thing is you could just have this leg hanging and lift. It puts a lot of focus here, but really what we want is we want you to be able to lengthen too. So it's not just about creating a lift, it's about creating a length. So you want to use the wall, your heel against the wall. Then he switches sides. Your leg will feel that weight no matter what. Good. Keep a stack, ankle, knee, and hip, even with the hips, lengthening through the heel of that lifted leg. Again, holding it for 15 to up to 30 seconds on this side.
Trying to stay long from your back heel through the crown of your head.
Yep. Do not
Hips
lose
square.
integrity. Yeah, do not lose integrity. Good work. Excellent. Now we'll see what his last and final set of front splits looks like and feels like.
I'll do my weak side first.
Oh, looks really good. Yeah, oh, excellent. Switching sides. Yeah, he has to move because his foot is hitting the wall. Oh, really nice. Excellent job. Perfect. So tell a little bit how you felt about the front splits and the rounds.
Okay, so doing the movement itself and then standing up out of the movement, my hips feel way lighter, more supple. Each round, I already have a pretty good front splits, but you could see the progression still. I got more range, and for sure on that last and final round, I was able to take my hands off the ground with confidence because I could actively do that pose with integrity. And both sides, even with my left leg back, which is the side that I've had way more injuries on in my life. So the fact that I could do it on both sides, the fact that I had confidence doing it is a great sign.
Yeah.
And then when I just got up, I felt pretty light and easy.
Yeah, and we clearly saw the range of motion improvement as well. So that is the pairing of front splits and Warrior 3.